Friends, welcome to my workplace at Ranaghat, West Bengal, India. This is a totally unedited recording of phacoemulsification of a soft cataract. Let us observe this surgery. This is the main incision with a 2.8 mm steel keratome at mid-limbus. This is 2% hydroxypropyl methyl cellulose filling up the anterior chamber, and it is being applied over the ocular surface for better visibility. See how much clarity is there after applying it over the corneal epithelium. This is a side port, and only one side port has been made in this case. And now, capsulorhexis. The anticapsule is torn, capsular tag is raised, and it is guided anti-clockwise all around to get a round and optimum sized rhexis. Now, hydrodissection. BSS and a 27 gauge cannula is used for hydrodissection, cortical cleaving hydrodissection. The nucleus is rotated, and now the antechamber is again filled up with visco. And now in this case I am going to use a prechopper designed by Dr. Sohail Irfan Khan of Nanded, Maharashtra. And see how beautifully you can divide the nucleus into 4 pieces. This is the first cut, and this is dividing on heminucleus, and this is dividing the other heminucleus. So we have got 4 fragments in just few seconds, and this instrument is very useful for soft cataracts where we cannot hold the nuclear mass with vacuum. Vacuum just eats up the nuclear mass, nuclear material. And now the phaco needle goes in, and we just have to pick up each free nuclear fragment and emulsify them. This one was not coming, so I go to the other piece and emulsify and remove it. Ultrasonic energy is 60%, flow rate is 45 ml per minute, and vacuum is 450 millimeter of mercury. 3 pieces already emulsified, and this is the last nuclear piece. At this time I come to Phaco 3 mode, where the vacuum is 250 and flow rate is 25. And with this I try to aspirate some cortex in the Phaco 3 mode, but it was not coming, so I didn't take any more chances, any more risks, and asked for the coaxial IA. The antechamber and capsular bag is filled up with visco, and here goes the coaxial irrigation aspiration from Otley, and the machine, Phaco machine, is also from Otley. So just very easily we can aspirate the cortex with this instrument, and it is done. 360-degree cleanup has occurred in this case. And now there are some cells sticking to the posterior capsule. We have to polish the posterior capsule, so I just take the irrigating cannula, not the aspirating cannula, only the irrigating cannula, and sweep over the posterior capsule, and the irrigating jet of fluid washes away the cells sticking to the posterior capsule. Once this is done, this is the time for implantation of the intraocular lens. And this is the intraocular lens. This is a hydrophilic acrylic intraocular lens, and see how we can fold it. Fold and take care of the haptics. The haptics must be in the groove. It should not come between the two flaps. And the cartridge is placed in the injector. The piston moves, and watch how easily the lens moves forward. It is nicely and freely moving. And now this cartridge needs a little more space. 2.8 is little cumbersome for this cartridge, so I enlarge it, make the main incision about 3 mm, and here goes the intraocular lens. This is called hydroimplantation, where the intraocular lens is implanted when the antechamber is maintained by BSS. Here goes the irrigating probe again. The lens is tiled. Whatever viscose there in the lumen of the cartridge also comes out during this maneuver. And now a little bit of moxifloxacin is injected in the anterior chamber, and then the side port is closed by hydrating corneal stroma with balanced salt solution. And now a final lavage of the anterior chamber, and see the lot of viscose sticks to the corneal endothelium. At this time it is removed by the Simcoe. The aspirating port is directed towards the corneal endothelium, and a gentle stream of BSS hits out the visco that sticks to the corneal endothelium. The antechamber is nicely formed. The integrity of the wounds are checked. See, the main wound has not been hydrated, but it is not leaking. Few drops of moxie is applied over the ocular surface, and the case is concluded. Thank you very much for your attention. Hope this video will help you in developing your surgical skills. You have asked how to use a prechopper. You have asked how to use the coaxial IA. Thank you once again. Be a great surgeon and serve your patients with love, respect, empathy, and great surgical competence.